So what's up guys, I just want to show you something real quick on the chart. I'm just trying to scalp New York session, although just want to make it real quick. You get seeing the setup already. Okay, so guys, I'm seeing a buy on gold now, and I'm jumping in now. I'll explain after this video, maybe after it plays out, maybe hit TP or stop loss, but it's just pretty simple. Just watch this video to the end to know the reasons why I'm buying. I'll just enter for a buy now. Okay, my stop loss, let's keep it below this level. Okay, I might see if you just want to totally risk your watch. Something just simple, nothing much. I'm just risking like 800. Initially, I was supposed to risk 1,000 because it's a $15,000 balanced account, right? So, okay, let's see how it goes. Am I feeling it? It's okay. First kind of screen. Okay. It's just pushing up crazy already. Straight to our tip. So the main reason why I entered for a buy here is just really simple. Let me show you something real quick on, because I know a lot of people were selling today. Yes, I know a lot of people were selling. They were actually not wrong. That is if they entered that sell of this particular point. This has been my sell point for a while now. Even when gold broke out, you understand that level I was anticipating this retest to get to this place before I continue selling, but again, get to that particular point. So most of my students, many of them that got it from there, could just to them, right? So now, the main reason why I entered for this buy was really simple. So we had this particular level here, this F1 zone on 4 hours time frame, and if you go on daily time frame, notice that we also have a daily time frame F1 zone here. You see two candles open and close in the direction of that retracement, making this place a valid buy zone. So when this candle opened, right, it did its thing, came back down. So let it tap it, it started melting back up. So I just opened my chart now. I was doing all that stuff, right, because I just trade at my own pace too. Okay, so you notice that after it tapped that zone, it's the first touch, second one also reacted. Now this third one was when I opened my chart, so I had to mark out this 4 hours level. And if you look at this particular chart, you notice that it's creating something that looks like an inverse head and shoulder. The first shoulder, the head, and eventually the second shoulder. So I wasn't on the chart during this period. This happened Asian session around 3 a.m. Nigerian time, so I was not on the chart. Okay, so but of this particular point, after that first reaction, the second one, the third one, I had to mark out that zone, then look for opportunities on the smaller time frame, which is the time frame I used to execute my what's it called, my trade setup. Now on 1 hour time frame, let me zoom the chart real quick. On 1 hour time frame, you notice same thing, we had multiple rejection of this particular zone, right? That 4 hours level. We had the first one, it pushed up, hit this retest, which I believe a lot of people would be selling to because it's more like a break, a minor retest, a lot of people would be selling. So after this one happened, this push, this other candle, it didn't really take out this particular point. We have an F&R zone here on 1 hour time frame. I know a lot of you will be getting confused about F&R zone, F&R zone. What was he even talking about? I have a lot of video on my YouTube channel explaining this particular strategy that I use on gold, right? This particular strategy I use on gold. And I'm also even creating an indicator. You could see there, it's off already on my ST zones, the F&R strategy that I use to trade gold, right? So that would help you mark out these zones perfectly, give you point of entries, tell you when to buy and when to sell to, right? With the stop loss and TP. Okay, let's continue. So when the market reacted off this particular point multiple times, so it came back the fourth time on this particular time frame. Meanwhile, on 4 hours is just the fourth time. All right, so what I did was just to go straight to the smaller time frame. Now on the smaller time frame, there's a particular entry structure I normally use to pick my trades, right? Entry confirmations, right? Something like this. Let's say in the up move, we had a buy, maybe it just hits a buy zone and we had a push to the upside. Then we had a minor retracement, then a break. If this break maybe was just caused by 1, 2, 3 candle, or let's say yes, 2 to 3 candle. Most often I normally wait for the retests at this particular point, not this point. Now most people will be waiting for it here because that's like the main structure, but based on my entry confirmation on gold, this down part is where I'd be anticipating that move to happen. All right, so that's it. Now if you notice what happened here, we had a push when it hit that buy zone the first time, the second one, which is that daily, which is those two reactions that you're seeing on 4 hours. The third time, all right, it was just like a confirmation. So we had this push, you understand, this bullish engulfing candle, right? Then a minor push to the upside, taking out this level. If you don't notice, you see that there's a minor level around this particular point. It's a continuation pattern, how we call it based on the strategy I use. Then I was now anticipating a retest, which is this second zone, not the first one again. So which means most likely the second level is of this particular point, which also confirms this what's it called, this 4 hour zone here. Right, I know it's a bit complicated, just pay attention. Right, it's also a level on 50 minutes time frame. Right, so when market got to that 50 minutes, it also did a reaction the first time, the second, and I now had to go to my main entry time frame, which was on 5 minutes time frame. So now on 5 minutes time frame, you notice what happened. We had that first, the crazy push that was more like telling people, a lot of people would now be confident holding their selves. All right, so I just like playing with retail traders. I'm also a retail traders, but I just like trading in the opposite direction against most retail traders, because most of the time they don't ask themselves, maybe they're trying to buy at a zone or sell from a particular zone, they don't ask themselves the main reason why market is pushing the way it's pushing to that particular zone. So they just jump in, but I just like going against them, right? So now, based on this particular structure, we had this break here, then a reaction, the second one. So when the third one just opened, pushed down and started melting back up, right, I knew that, okay, it's either time for me to start looking for that particular, but I had to position my stop loss, wait for the next candle to open, which was this one, because this market actually pushed inside here. It didn't stop here, right? It just pushed inside. I knew that, okay, yes, eventually I'm going to see a push back to the upside, at least to this particular point. All right, so I had to look for an entry on the next candle. My stop loss a bit below here and my target here, and it was really quick. All right, so you could see from the what's it called, from the video that we played initially. All right, you could see what happened, how it played out, and now this is like a summary of the reason why I'm buying. Okay, so that's just it, right? If you're new to this channel, do well to hit the subscribe button. Follow me on all my social media pages. I'll be dropping videos like this explaining all my entries and exits, the reasons why I'm buying or selling, right, and the reason why I'm also staying away from the charts, right? I just want to document my whole trading journey, yeah, so that you could as well learn one or two things from. Okay, so guys, don't forget to save this video for next time.